Welcome to another quick yoga class. And today I'm going to share with you how to do a sun salutation. So we'll do a few little warm-ups first. And don't be scared. I know a lot of people think, oh my gosh, but it is a little bit of a flow movement. And it is part of a wonderful practice of meditation at the same time. So first things first, let's just come right into Tadasana and close your eyes and bring yourself into your practice. Let go of your distractions of the day. Letting your shoulders relax. Let your feet be firmly planted. And feeling your whole body. And then finding your breath. And finding your balance. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Keeping your whole foot planted. And anything that's coming up for you in your mind, in your life, always remember to ask yourself to be curious. Why is this happening? What is it trying to teach me? Breathing. And then slowly opening up your eyes. And kicking your legs out. And just bringing your feet just a little bit farther apart. Maybe just like hip width apart. And we're going to bring our arms straight out to the sides. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to come up onto our toes. And then roll back and bring our heels. Roll back onto our heels. So up onto our toes and roll back to our heels. You can have your arms out to the side for balance. This is just working for me today. Or you can have them down here. If you really want to challenge yourself, bring them up to the ceiling. Just massaging the feet. Notice any stiff spots. Oops. Went a little too far on that one. And do two more. And then one. Exhaling. And then bringing your arms down when you're ready. Kicking the legs out. The next thing that we're going to work with is a forward bend. So having your feet touching into Tadasana, hands down at your sides. Feeling nice and long and tall within the spine, making sure that your spine is not arched. And taking a nice deep breath in, bringing the arms straight up to the ceiling and following with your head. When you're ready to exhale, nice and slow, coming forward. Bending the knees just a little bit. And coming down to where you're comfortable, letting the spine round, letting your head hang and dangle. Letting your arms hang, but keeping your feet firmly planted. And wherever you're at in your practice, straightening your legs. And if your hands are touching, do feel free to grab your elbows and letting your head just hang. Wherever you're at, no judgment. Feeling the stretch from the back of the heels all the way up to your glutes. Letting your arms feel heavy, letting your head hang. Spine round. On your next exhale, bend your knees just a little bit if you haven't already. Squeeze your glutes and roll yourself up as if you were a ragdoll. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes, protecting the lower back, coming all the way up. And once you come up, inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears, and exhale with a big ah. And one more time, inhale, shoulders to the ears, and exhale with a big ah. And then coming up to the front of your mat, we're going to do a couple more forward bends. And this time, just having your feet hip width apart. Breathing here. And as you inhale, bringing your arms again up to the ceiling, stretching. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down slowly into a forward bend, nice and controlled. Bringing your hands toward the earth, and if you need to bend your knees, do feel free to do that. Breathing and stretching. And imagine bringing your tailbone up toward the ceiling, getting a deeper stretch into your hamstrings. Letting your head hang, letting your arms hang. And working with the breath and the stretch. Experiment with inhaling, and as you inhale, come up just a little bit in your stretch, and as you exhale, come down a little deeper. Working with breath and movement, just experimenting. Noticing how your body reacts to that. And even rocking back and forth on your foot soles a little bit, feeling the difference in the stretch. And then on your next exhale, bending the knees a little bit, rounding the spine, squeezing your glutes, and coming back up like a rag doll. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, dropping your shoulders with a and one more time. Inhale. And dropping your shoulders. And if you need to, move the feet. And we're going to go into the forward bend. And this time we're going to come back into a lunge after we come down. So I'm going to go sideways and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. So we'll be inhaling up and then we'll be exhaling, coming down. We'll take 1 or 2 breaths here. And then we'll be placing your hands and bringing our right foot back, coming into a nice lunge, double checking to make sure that we're only at a 90-degree angle on the opposite foot. And we do have the right foot back first, hands on either side of the leg, and pushing into that lunge, feeling the stretch in the groin. Make sure that you're breathing here. Breathing, pushing into the stretch. And then on an exhale, bringing yourself, I'm on a slippery floor, sorry about that. Bringing yourself back into the forward bend. And then again on your next exhale, rolling yourself like we did in the past. Coming up, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, coming back. So I'll face forward and we'll do this one again, but we'll do the opposite side. So join us when you're ready. Take a nice deep breath in, coming up to the ceiling. Exhale, coming down. Taking a breath here. On an exhale, planting the hands and bringing that left foot back, making sure that you don't go too far forward with the right. Breathing and pushing into the stretch. Opening up the groin. Noticing the difference on this side versus the other. And try to keep your neck in a long position, looking at the floor. Breathing. On your next exhale, coming back up into a forward bend. And then exhaling, coming back up, and then coming back down, hands to the sides. So that's the first part of the sun salutation. So I'm going to move my mat sideways just because it's easier for you to see me going this way for the alignment sake of things. So coming to the front of your mat and having your feet just about hip width apart. We're going to go into a forward bend and we're going to take the right leg back into a lunge this time. And from there, we'll be bringing the left leg back and dropping to our knees. So you can watch me do it or you can do it along with me this time. So inhaling, coming up to the center, exhaling, coming down, hands on the earth. Breathing here, bringing on the next exhale, bringing that left leg back into a lunge. Breathe. And then on your next exhale, bring the left leg back and dropping to your knees. Breathing here. And then on your next exhale from here, you're going to drop your chin and your chest to the earth, bringing your tailbone up to the ceiling. Breathe here. So then from here, on an exhale, you're going to move into a nice little upward dog. Hands on the side of the body. Now you can come up higher if you're comfortable. You can come all the way up, but listen to your body as to where your body wants to go. Breathe one here. Curling your toes under, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to push yourself up right into downward dog. Again, pushing the tailbone up to the ceiling, taking the pressure off the shoulders. And once you're in downward dog, pump your heels back and forth a little bit, warming up the calves. And keeping the legs as straight as you can, again, depending on your flexibility. Letting the head hang and dangle. Breathing here. And the next movement in our sun salutation, we'll be taking that right foot and we're going to put it right between these front hands again. So however you need to get it there gracefully. It gets easier once we do a few more. And once we're here, we'll breathe, have an inhale, exhale here, and bringing the other foot forward into a forward bend. And then on an exhale again, coming up to center, and then coming down, letting the arms relax. Now, I know that seems like a whole lot. I'm going to turn my mat around again. But it's really not that bad once you do a couple. Okay. Bringing yourself up to the front of your mat. Preparing yourself to move. And we'll do our first sun salutation together. Inhaling, bringing your arms up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, first, bring them to your chest. Breathing and settling. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, down to forward bend. Inhale, and then exhale, right foot back into a lunge. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, left foot back, knees to the earth. One full breath here. On your next exhale, dropping your chin, your chest to the earth, tailbone to the ceiling. One breath here. Sliding yourself through into an upward facing dog. One breath here. Curling your toes under, inhale. And as you exhale, pushing yourself up into a downward dog. Exhale. After your next exhale, left foot forward into a lunge, or right foot forward, I'm sorry. Right foot forward into a lunge. Bringing left foot forward on the next breath. Exhaling, coming back up to center. Dropping the hands to prayer. Take a deep breath. And completely exhale here. Preparing to move. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, bringing the left foot back, exhale. On the next exhale, bringing the right foot back, dropping onto your knees. On your next exhale, chin, chest to the earth, tailbone to the ceiling. On your next exhale, sliding up into downward dog. Upward dog, I'm sorry. Exhale, pushing yourself up into downward dog. On your next exhale, left foot forward into your lunge. And then the next exhale, bringing the right foot forward into a forward bend. On the next exhale, going back up to center and dropping the hands to the chest. And inhale, coming up. Exhale into forward bend. Right foot back. Left foot back onto your knees. Chin, chest, tailbone to ceiling. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. And back up to center. Hands to chest. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Left foot back. Into a lunge. Right foot back. Dropping the knees. Chin, chest to the floor. Moving into upward dog. Moving into downward dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Forward bend. To ceiling. Hands down to chest. And dropping your hands. Kicking your legs out. So practice and enjoy sun salutations. And I'll do a couple more videos just doing a few more repetitions of each. So enjoy and have a great day, friends. Ciao.